Alrighty. It is 2:15:26. Back after a couple days here. We emptied out this super large container that you'll see me pick up in a second here. I should have tons of fuel. How do I have no item for refuel? Oh, I didn't grab them. Okay, they should be right here pumping out of this deal. Everything's pumping. We unloaded a big storage vehicle deal, whatever you want to call it. And so we are good as far as that goes. Thought I made 4. 3 is gonna be it. I wanted to bring some more. Oh well. 3 will work. It's enough to get the job done. Alright, so we have about an hour. Now what I don't know is, I think I processed most of my videos. I should have enough room to process an hour. But it seems like an hour and a half-ish is definitely where it locks up. So let's see where we're at. Okay, new status 100. I'll take it. Okay, we're taking off. Okay, here we go. Let's get this big storage deal and let's get it on. We got it? Alrighty. Heading east. That's the way I like to go. Alrighty. Yeah, let's, so my logic on this is I just farm as much as I can. Just fill this thing up, bring it back. I need to do something to address storage, but actually my way to address storage is I have got this huge garage that you can see off in the distance there. I'm just going to make that the next storage. And I have a lot of storage available at the flower type base. So it might be something where just start storing some heavy stuff in those locations. So we'll see. But I do want to make another one of these big containers because it's a really good way to store stuff. I feel like that's an easy way. So I got to figure that. I got to figure out what all my vehicles are, and maybe rather than store an extra chopper, an extra bike, just have maybe at each base like the set parts for them just sitting there. So at any given moment, if you were at a base I would park it at, I have a welder, I have welding, copper, whatever, and I could just put together a bike. I could put together an ornithopter. So if I had that sitting there, I think I'd feel fine being like I don't even own a bike anymore, or I just have one ornithopter and the parts to make, other ones. So, and realistically that doesn't even take effort, because if I already have a bike and I already have extra ornithopters, or whatever it is that's extra, whatever the extra item is, just break it apart and store it in a chest. You're done. So it's really as difficult as building a chest, maybe throwing an extra 500 welding in there. I mean, it's really not even a big deal at all now that I think about it. Okay, we are hauling, and we're headed to the deep. Now it is Sunday, so I do have a nice day buffer. I just always get nervous that I lose internet for a day. I mean, it almost never happens, but it makes me a little nervous. So I might drop the container and still, well, what we'll do is in this instance, we'll just see if we can get it full or get it half full, or because I'd rather fill it up as much as possible in the next half hour, 45 minutes, and get it nice and safe out of here. So we're going to try to do that. So yeah, I finally have as much aluminum as I could use, almost, like way more than I normally would. So the last process worked well with getting a ton of aluminum and stuff going. Okay, we got her. Alright, how's this deep desert looking, man? Bassy? So a minute ago was one of the first times that I noticed it's saying like you're waiting and there's people ahead of you, and I was like, wow, that's cool. So again, I think that this world is safe. I don't think this is going to be the transfer world. We don't visually see any planes flying around, but the deep desert is pretty large, so I don't think that means anything. Oh, I'm just burning through my fuel. What am I doing? Look at that fuel burning. Good God, that burns through. Okay, let's refuel. Okay. Don't go in there. Why am I going in there? Good God, that's got to be hard on the storage container. That's awesome. That's great. Look at it. That's where I meant to put it. Right? Okay, let's grab it and get going. Grab that thing. Come on, you got it. Okay, let's refuel. Let it jiggle there. 60%. Let's refuel. That cost me a lot of fuel. I was at 100. Look at that. Holy crud. I gotta be careful. That's a lot of fuel. Wow. Okay. Alright. Yeah, and my goal was to bring out like 5 or 6 of them. I really don't need them for beyond today. But I was concerned about fuel last time, so it's just not something you should ever be concerned with when you're going to be farming in a place where you can just get all kinds of energy cells easily. So that's kind of the deal. Oh, I don't have the buggy. I do not have the buggy. Well, we are just dropping this guy. Okay, let's just drop him right here in the corner. Nice and safe. Let's go get the buggy. Alright, well, I guess that answers that. Alrighty then. Oh, you know what? Good lord. Well, alright. I was saying I should have just store all extra. Oh my gosh, we're doing it. Oh good, I can coast. I was just saying that I should store all extra ornithopters. I didn't store my other ornithopter, so I'm out here without it. But I have a backup one at the radiation base, so looks like we're gonna do that anyways. So hopefully I can remember this little jumbly bumbly here. Alrighty then. Oh, seems identical. Get out of this guy's way. Why don't they have like a kind of horn thing going on, man? So that guy's pumping, dude. He's doing something. He's either building or he's hauling some spice or who knows what he's doing, man. But alright. Yeah, it's weird. I got like 8 wings, right? And you can see on the bottom right hand side here, one of my wings is just a smidge pink, and I'm kind of like, why is one wing, acting up? I wonder, did it poke out? It's the middle one too. It's not like the top or the bottom one where I'm like, doesn't seem like it'd be the one that like the fin poked out a little bit. I wonder, it's because I bonked a ball or I don't know. I am headed right here. Getting the buggy. I think we can fill this thing up pretty quick. If I was doing energy. It's not that I don't think I need energy. I'm just excited to process other things. It'd be cool if there was some sort of like water rock or something like that. But I guess I could see why that would change the whole dynamic of the game. If you could just get, like an Iceland, and you're going to just haul ice, and it's melting, and I don't know. I guess it's... I would probably change the game to the point where people wouldn't play it. So it's good they don't listen to look at all that spice. Just sitting there. Oh. And there was not any spice for sale, even if you wanted to buy it for a ton. I didn't see any in the market. So I don't know if that means that it's cheap and people are soaking it up, or if that means something else. But alright, I am going to store this guy just so I have one. Or I probably have energy inside here. Now, let's store this thing. Cool, there's my little hot tub. I wouldn't go swimming in it though. Alrighty, 18 days? Everything should be about 18 days. Pretty much. Looking good. Always got to double check that. One time I looked, it was at 12 days, and I'm like, wow, can't just forget about that. Buggy? Where's the old buggy? Some extra energy out here? Maybe I can just yoink. Didn't I? I thought I put the buggy right here. Okay, here it is. We've got Mr. Buggy. Not a lot of energy, though. Dang it. Dang nabbit. That's not good. I really burnt through all my energy. Okay, I got one here. I don't like using all this energy. I'm going to leave one. I mean, that's enough. I have enough to do what I want to do. But I don't have, like, an extra buffer, man. Alright. Well, do we want to get that spice? I mean, it's right outside my door. Let's do this. We're still going to use a vehicle. Especially because it's not one I'm worried about. This little baby vehicle just goes all slow and stuff. Let's see how much of this we can get. Park here. Do I have my Omniview ready? No. Shots. I think I did 4 or 5 last time and got almost all of it. Okay. That's 2 of them. I mean, I don't know if they're worth 20 then. Let's see. Not really my farm, but with it being so close, it's just too tempting. Why should I be throwing it in the ship? What am I doing not just throwing it in the ship? Alrighty. Definitely been a while. Here we go. Throw it in your ship, Mr. Guy. There we go. Now it's easy peasy. Just throw it in there and I should be able to grab the last 2. Get out of here. We'll call that a day. Got 90% of it probably. What do we get? Do we get like 450? I think 600 might be what it is. Whoa. What's going on here? Guy's not happy, huh? Okay. Let's chuck it in here. Should be the old MK4. Oh no, it's a 5. Alright, yeah, see I could just break that down if I need an extra storage. Throw it in there. Looks good. Throw it in there. We're gonna take we are going to take it, actually. That is our vehicle. The other guys need to save. Shields are functional. Well, let's get back out there, shall we? Alright, so we do have a little bit of energy. If the large carrier ship is full on fuel, I should be fine. I just flew at a very high... just was flying for like a minute at a high rate, and it just drains it. So be careful with that. Alright, let's get the buggy together. Start throwing it up. Could just get everything. I'll just get everything and fill that buggy as quick as I can. Because I'd love to fill it twice. And I guess put like a huge row of storage in lots of my bases and just be unloading stuff. So. Yeah, that'd be fine. Wait, why am I... Dagnabbit. I am all over the place. I don't know if I'm just tired or what's going on. I think I'm just a little hungry, so going out in a little bit, see some new movie. It's one of those theaters that serves you some food there, so it's really exciting. Yeah, I mean, I guess if that's exciting, it's like, yeah, have you ever been bungee jumping? Obviously not. There you have it. Okay. Good. Maybe. There's my... I was like, where's the water? Alright, let's see if we can get this started. Probably if I come back from the movie and make a video, I'll be doing better, but we'll see. Probably tomorrow. Be a hair sharper. Okay, we're rolling. 17 players ahead? Wow. Holy shnikes, this is a game changer. Wow. That is ridiculous. What is going on? Server status offline. What does that even mean? Well, I guess it's good I got the big ship out of there. Holy shnikes. I mean, what if I was in there in the middle of the game? It just crashes? Wow. Is this just a glitch? Let me see if I can just... What is going on? That's weird. Yes. And there's nothing to contact? 19 ahead of you. What does this mean? Wow. Well, I guess it's not good. It's not Monday. That's ridiculous. I don't know what that means. 17. Okay, let's just wait. Wow. That's a lot of people on this server. There's some potential here, but man, stuff is gonna get cheap if this is the case. If there's this many people, there's gonna be a lot of farming competition. I can tell you that now. Wow, that flower base might be a little more valuable than I thought. I probably should try to throw up any other flower base I can and just specialize in that. Dang. It's probably not fair to be the flower blocker though. It's my strategy. It's just to like log it up. Wow, 17 players ahead. Is it going anywhere? I saw 2 join. Wow. That's just crashed. Can't get there. There's no farming occurring. So, wow. Weird. Okay, maybe it's not... That's a lot to have from when I just left to right when I came back in. 16. Okay. They're getting in. Is it like someone has to leave to... I wonder if offline isn't a measure of that it's full. You know, instead of saying online, it just, instead of saying full, it'll just say offline. 16. Wow, waiting to get in there. I'm surprised there was... This is weird because when I dropped the big container, I did see, like, all the parts for plastanium sitting there. I mean, it didn't look like it was picked dry or anything. It seemed like my general area had all the resources around it. Wow. Well, we could sit here and look. I'm gonna wait. Let's see. It's 17 minutes as far as my little recording goes. I like to keep track of time and how long it takes to do things. Crazy. I can see the 2 other ships on the left here just hovering. I don't want to exit out necessarily. But that's nuts. Okay, it's at 14 and that took at least 30 seconds, maybe a minute. So I'm going to call it for this video. When you see me come back, hopefully I'm in and I can farm. How much time do I even have? I've only got like 20 minutes, so maybe we can make one more video if I can get in there and I farm. This is so nuts. I wonder what it's a represent. Is everybody coming to ours? I guess it's not a bad thing. You never know. I don't want to assume it's good or bad, but we're going to call that for this. So thank you for watching, and crazy.